making calendula today. This herb right here. And it smells, to me it smells like honeysuckle. It smells so good. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to touch it. Because I use this in my products. You can go from that to this right here. Can you see it? Can you see it? You see the calendula? All through it. All through this entire bar. Yes. So, we are talking about calendula, the skin's best friend. I have my iPad. I have your attention. Let's talk. So we think of it as the skin's best friend because it is great for the skin. It does miraculous, wonderful miracles, especially for my skin. Calendula helps calm irritated skin. If you break out in hives, me. If you get irritated and you get itchy, me. If you have eczema, me. If you have sensitive skin, me. Then calendula is your herb. Think of it as your best friend. Calendula is the herb you need to add to your rotation. It has natural flavonoids and tryptanoids. I can say it now. They help soothe redness and irritation. That's why it's commonly used for sensitive, dry, or eczema-prone skin. That's me. That's you. So think of it as a blanket. Think of it as a comfort for the skin. It's something that you use to calm the irritation. You calm your skin down. You soothe your skin. You're soothing your soul. Calendula is that herb for you. Calendula supports the natural healing process. Your body does that on its own automatically. Your body is going to heal itself. When you rest, your body grows and it heals and it develops overnight. That's why you need 8 to 10 hours of rest. I'm talking about myself because I be running on 4 hours of sleep. But I'm working. I swear, I'm working. Lord, I swear, I'm working on it. I promise. I just can't go to sleep when I have ideas in my head. So you need to sleep. And you need calendula. And you need this calendula bar because it helps with the irritation and it soothes the skin. All of that. It helps repair the skin. If you ever have like those pimple marks from picking your pimples, it'll help soothe that irritation. It'll help get rid of those dark marks and spots. If you scratch a lot from eczema and you have those irritation spots, the hot spots, in your elbows, mine was in my neck and here, the back of my knees, and my forearms. That's where I would get it. And I would just itch, and I would scratch, and I would just pull it down. I just didn't like it. So it helps soothe irritation. It helps calm the skin. That's what calendula does for me and for you. So your skin, it's always going to try to repair itself. You can use calendula as a helper. Think of it as your helper. It helps your skin along the way. Your body is going to repair itself, but you can give it a boost. And that boost is calendula. It also locks in moisture. So our body, our skin, our lovely brown, beautiful skin is like a sponge. And what you put into that sponge is what's going to absorb into your body. So if you are putting herbs that are great for the skin, lock in moisture, calmness, soothe irritation, that's a great additive to your sponge. But if you're putting things like alcohol, drugs, chips, coffee, sugars, and you're not helping your skin at all, you're going to look aged, you're going to look dried out, you're going to look dusty, you're going to look dark. Your skin is going to suffer because of what you're putting in and on it. That also has to do with like fibers, but I'm not going to get into microplastics right now. So locking in moisture helps retain the skin's elasticity and you look younger. You don't look dry. You don't look like a raisin. You want to be a grape. You don't want to be a raisin. And that's what we need our skin to look like. Calendula helps lock in the moisture in your skin. It's very much needed. So your sponge is your skin. What are you putting in your sponge? What are you putting in your body? What are you putting on your body? It is very important. So when we read labels, when we read skin products, when we read what's on the back of our packages, what's in our clothes, think of it as a sponge and your skin is going to absorb whatever you put on it and whatever you put in it. Yeah. So, skin, it's very important because it is an organ. And it's one of the biggest organs that we have, and it's one of the biggest organs that is exposed to the outside world, our environment, the people around us, the germs around us, the sun. That's why sunscreen is great. It's very important. We need herbs to help our body along the way. When we rest, we get our rest and we heal on the inside. But we need to replenish what we've lost throughout the day. That's why we eat, we nourish ourselves, we drink water. What herbs are you replenishing your body with? Let's talk about it. Calendula contains natural antioxidants. Calendula is rich in antioxidants, and it helps protect the skin from damage caused by the everyday world and your environment around you. Like I just said, pollution, UV exposure from the sun, pollution from the air, pollution, anything, coughs, I hate when people cough on me, anything like that that's just in your environmental air. Antioxidants help and protect your skin from that, and that can be found in the herb calendula. It's not the replacement for sunscreen, so don't say, oh, I don't need sunscreen. You need sunscreen. Everybody needs to wear sunscreen. I didn't wear sunscreen when I was younger, but it's needed, and I do now. I have added it to my skincare routine and rotation. It doesn't matter if I'm going out for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter if I'm staying out all day. Put sunscreen somewhere in your life. You need it. It doesn't matter about sunscreen, not sunscreen, it doesn't matter about the sun per se. Get a sunscreen that works for your skin. I use Black Girl sunscreen because it doesn't leave that purple cast on my face, and I'm not walking around looking like a ghost. Right. So, get a sunscreen that works well for you. Use it every single day. Take a dab, I put it on my nose, put my T-zone, put my forehead, and I rub it into my cheeks. That's how I apply sunscreen. So, it's a bodyguard. It helps protect your sponge. Your sponge is your skin. And whatever you're putting in or on your sponge is very, very, very important. Lastly, known as the skin's best friend because it locks in moisture, soothes and calms irritation, it is a great, I don't know another word for great help to your skin. It's a boost. It gives your skin life. The collagen that's in your skin, you need to replenish that. An herb that can do that is calendula. So whatever you are using, read the label. Whenever you go over to theremedy.com, everything on there is labeled for you, specifically for people that have dry skin, eczema prone skin, sensitive skin. I deal with these problems. I know a lot of people that deal with these problems, and I made it especially with you in mind because I have to read the back of all my labels just to make sure I'm not breaking out, turning red, getting hives or bumps, or getting really, really irritated from whatever it is I put in or on my body. So if you add calendula to your rotation, add it in a soap bar. You can add it in an oil. I use calendula oil to dermaplane my face. I infuse the calendula oil and then I put it in a little bottle. And whenever I'm dermaplaning, that's what I use. And I wash my face with a soap bar. Unscented, that's better for me. That works better for me because I don't need the scents, especially when I'm going to bed. I'm laying down doing my skincare routine. I don't need it then. So if you are thinking about an herb to add to your rotation, keep calendula in mind.